You are watching Sony Picture Sports Network.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This, of course, the Maracanã, the official home of the Brazilian national team, known as the Seleção in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Roberto Firmino. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And now the breakaway. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerrero. So who's he picking out? Bernardo Silva. Shoots! It's broken loose. Coutinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's played forward.
Brazil have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Across the field it goes. Felipe. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cristiano Ronaldo gets away from his opponents. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's on his way. Bernardo Silva with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Bruno Fernandes drives it forward. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Felipe. Allen. Bernardo Silva gets it back. Breaks on here. Bruno Fernandes. Guerrero. Daniel Alves. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alisson will lay claim to that.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
William Carvalho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Richarlison. And it's Firmino. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the counter is on. That's a decent ball. Allen. Felipe. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that had to be more accurate. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Firmino. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's got through to him. Going through. Real chance! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's broken. And Bernardo Silva!
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He's had that put on a Bernardo Silva! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Portugal are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.